for a bit, then I'll get tired, then you can do it.
نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم صدق الله العظيم. My dear students, little brothers, elders, respected members of the committee, respected teachers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I have two choices. First, my first choice is I can speak very formally to you, where you won't understand the English I'm talking and you will ask me what does this word mean. And the second option is talk the way you talk. And I think I'll choose the way you talk so that you understand it. Just as you're sitting, everyone is sitting around here, I was among you as well. I was sitting and facing my teacher as well. But before that, I will tell you how I started learning the Quran, and secondly, how did it change my life. It was in the month of Ramadan, the last 10 days of Ramadan. The first time I entered the Masjid in London, can you believe it? As soon as I entered, there were some students on the right-hand side of the Masjid reading the Quran. And I'm someone who's never been to a madrassah. My mom taught me the Qaeda when I was about 7, and I left halfway because it was too hard. I was crying. I said, no, Mom, can't do that. Or because I wanted to play. But then when I entered the Masjid and I saw you guys, students like you, reading the Quran, I felt ashamed of myself. I was like, why can't I read? You can read, why not me? So then, the last 10 days of Ramadan, I stayed in the Masjid, and I did not know anyone here. Then I met someone called Qari Irfan Hossen. He came to me, actually I went to him and said, Assalamu alaikum Qari Sahab, and I would love to learn the Quran. And Qari Sahab said, oh, mashallah, that's very good. So you must have completed the Quran at least once. I said, no, I've never. I haven't even read the Quran. Then I sat for itikaf after Ramadan. The first day after Ramadan, it was Eid after Eid. The first day after Eid, I went to the Masjid. And that's when my journey starts. I started learning the Quran. Did not know tajweed. Was reading as if I'm singing. Because I knew how to sing, I'm going to be honest. I knew how to sing. I learned it in school. Come on. No, it's haram. No, it's haram. I never knew it was haram. What happened after that, when I started reading the Quran, I started directly memorizing the Quran. I said, I want to memorize the Quran because these kids are memorizing the Quran and I want to be like them. Then what I started doing, I started memorizing the Quran. But that's when it kicks in. I started memorizing the Quran, but I did not know what I was reading. I did not even know I was reading the Quran, first of all. I'm memorizing it, yes, but was I reading it properly? Of course not, because I never read the Quran before, and I wanted to read it properly. Just as when you speak English, as Qari said, if I said, me no English, me no English, me going to talk to you now, hopefully you understand, me not understand. You're laughing at me. The Quran was the same way. When I was reading the Quran, I could not read it properly. I was stammering. It's as if, eating a burger which is burnt. As if eating a salty burfi, It's supposed to be sweet, but it was salty for me. That's how it was. And I said to my Qari Sahib, I want to learn Tajweed. Then I started learning Tajweed. Then, after learning Tajweed, I wanted to learn Qiraat. I was connected to the Quran. I found it beautiful. I was attracted to the voice of the Quran. And then, when you do your GCSE, school, your mom says you need to get that A stars, you were Asians, we need to get that A. Asian starts with A, by the way. And I was thinking, what do I do? I've got my GCSE, I've got my Quran, what do I do? But then I realized, we read the dua in the Quran, رَبَّنَا آتِنَا فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ حَسَنَةً وَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Ya Allah, O our Lord, bless us in this world and the hereafter. Please correct me if I'm doing any mistake in the translation. For the dunya, I did a lot. I was doing my GCSE, I was achieving this and that. What was I achieving for the hereafter? Nothing. So then I decided to become a Qari. And I'll tell you where that inspiration from. My role model was Shah Rukh Khan. I've got to be honest, it's haram to lie. It was Shah Rukh Khan, stuff like that, I didn't know. But then when I saw my teacher, when I met my teacher, the way he spoke to me, the way he recited the Quran, the way he behaved, was an example for me. And the same teacher became my father. I gave him the status of my father. And you know that my teacher is Qari Irfan Hossen, who used to teach in the same Masjid. I was traveling to about half an hour, excluding the traffic, by the way. Early in the morning, from 5 o'clock in the morning, all the way up to 7:30 to learn my Quran. And then from the Masjid, I used to dress up, have a cup of tea. You don't have that, you have to buy it now. And then after that, I go to school. When school finishes, Masjid was my home. Get something to eat quickly, go in the Masjid, do wudu, and then start reading the Quran. Why? Now I'm going to tell you why did I become a Qari Quran. Now, eventually I started learning Tajweed, then I started doing my Hifz. Alhamdulillah, then I completed my Tajweed and my Qiraat, and then my teacher gave me the ijazah of becoming a Qari. And I was very happy. Now I'll tell you how it changed my life. It's not about eating burgers all the time. It's not about, just coming to the madrasa for no reason. There is a reason, I'll tell you the reason. And I will give you an example today, how my life is and how your life is without the Quran. This was my life before learning the Quran. And this is the state that we are all in at the moment. Without the knowledge of the Quran. Switch every light, even at the back. Even at the back. Switch everyone, every light. I need it to be completely done. This one as well. Switch this one as well. Switch it off.
Do it.
Switch it. Quiet, I'll tell you. Listen to me very carefully. This is an important lesson. This is an important lesson. There should be no light on. Sorry, no English. Hajjusab is going to be only 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes will be Hajjusab, please. This is a humble request. This is my life without the Quran. This is our state in the qabr, where everywhere is dark. There's no light. I realize when the angel will come in the grave, the first question, what is your name? Who is your Lord? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is your religion? Islam. Then a person will be in front of you and will be asking you, Who is this person? It will be dark. You'll be in this state, and that's how my life was in this state. I could not understand, I could not achieve anything. And the Prophet will come and we will reply, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the one that brought you the Quran. Please switch on the light now. Switch on the light everywhere. Now the Prophet has come. The Prophet has brought the Quran to us. Iqra, the first word. Read. And that's what I did. Now there's light everywhere. Now we're happy, we're smiling. Sajid is smiling. I can see him. Everyone is smiling. Now I can see light. And that's how my life lightened up. I was achieving many things. I achieved my GCSEs. I achieved everything. I was a gangster. Well, not the one on the road. Not the one on the road. In the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My parents felt proud of me. My parents, as you know, the parents nowadays, you're useless, you can't do nothing. And I was like, what did I do to prove my parents? What did I do? We're doing nothing to praise our parents. What did I do to make my mother proud or my father proud? What did I do? I was not doing nothing, but when you read the Quran, I became a Qari Quran. My mom had tears in her eyes. She was happy. My father was proud. My teacher was proud. My teacher was proud. And this Hafiz Saab, the Hafiz Abdul Munim, he used to test my lessons. And today I'm in front of him very humbly, telling my experience. This is a moment, it's a blessing. Learning the Quran is not only about just reading it, moms and dads and read it and let's go home. Coach is like, yeah, you have to come to the madrassah, get the attendance right. The teacher's like, yeah, you have to give targets, you're learning this. The Quran, I'll tell you what the Quran is. The Quran is your guide, and the Quran has been my guide. My inspiration has been my teacher, Qari Irfan Hossen, my father. And with the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and with the power of the Quran, today, how they call me, it's not, Irfan, it's Qari Sahib. I get the title of a Qari. Leave the title away, let's put it away. But people respect me. It taught me discipline. My mom always said to me, you're very disorganized, Irfan. But when I learned the Quran, I learned the discipline as well. Because that's what my teacher taught me. He taught me with discipline. I learned when I meet my elders, I have to say Assalamu alaikum. At first I used to be like, what's one? You would understand? Yeah. Oh, hello, good evening. And this is us Muslims. Muslim is just not us saying yes, we are Muslim, because we are Muslims. Yeah. A reason. What's the reason you're a Muslim? You're a Muslim because you can read the Quran. You can understand the Quran. The Quran is the book, not your math school, by the way. Yeah. The Quran is the book that every answer that you need, you will find it in there. Because when you recite the Quran, you want to understand what you're reading. What's the point of me talking? Yeah, but I don't understand what I'm talking about. It allows you to memorize the Quran. It allows you to understand the Quran. And today, I'm a Qari Quran for the world, by the way. But my dua is that when I pass away, when I leave this dunya, when all of you leave this dunya, whatever we have learned, whatever we have taught to others, carries on. And you get the sawab in the grave. My role model was my teacher, Qari Irfan Hossen, who started his life with teaching and who, inshallah, will complete his life in teaching, and I'm assured of that. And I would like to be like my teacher, my father. I'll always want to be like him. And I know I won't be able to be like him because he's my teacher. But come on, yaar. I can read the Quran nicely now. I'm someone who never went to MADRASSAH. Until the age of, basically 5 years ago. 15. I'm only 20, by the way. Yeah. Basically 21. Yeah. My maths is 4, but my Quran is good. That's why I'm happy. You know, and that's what you've got to be proud of. You're in Madina Masjid today, you're in Barking Masjid today, you've got qualified teachers, very nice teachers. Trust me, I know they're very nice because I've learned from them. Take the opportunity. Don't come to the masjid because mom and dad is saying, because if you don't go to the masjid, trust me, you won't get your PS3 to play tonight. It's not about this. We are here to teach you. And one day, every one of you will be standing here like me, being proud, being humble. And remember, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask, when you'll be asked in the grave, on the day of judgment, what did you do for Islam? Yes, you got your A-levels, you've got your 11 plus, inshallah those who are doing. You've got your GCSEs, but do you know how to read the Quran? What makes you a Muslim? Just wearing a long jilbab, black topi on the head, wearing a scarf, going on the street and asking mom for burgers and chicken chips. No, this is not. You've got to be realistic, you know. Think of yourself. I'm a Muslim and I'm supposed to learn the Quran. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the best among you is the one who learns the Quran and teaches it to others. I can't remember the reference. It's in Sahih Bukhari. And this is what you've got to achieve. Play hard. There's something I call play hard. Playing hard. Do you know what's playing hard? When you go and you go on PlayStation and you play, you need to win. Right? Come on, you can't be losers. Do you like if I told you losers? No? You like to be winners. And I'll tell you what's the award for a Muslim? Oh, an award for a person is to be able to read the Quran perfectly, nicely, to understand it, and to follow it. And that is what makes us a winner. Not winning your FIFA game or your video games. You know? Remember, make your parents proud. One day when you'll be in the grave and there will be darkness and there will be no one to save you, the Quran will come and save you. When you'll be dragged to Jahannam, to hellfire, trust me, I won't come to save you. I'll be looking after myself because I might be in trouble myself. It's not about the trouble you're getting with coach in the madrasa. Trust me, this is called love. When you'll be dragged to hell, the Quran will come and say to you, the Quran will come as an intercessor and will say, Ya Allah, this dude, this person has been reading the Quran. He's been thirsty, he's been cold. He was in the cold, he was ill, but he was still read the Quran. He went to the madrasa just for my sake. Ya Allah, put him in Jannah. And you know where your destination will be? Jannah. Then you can have your party in Jannah. Forget about the holidays that you get here in the madrasa. You should be sad. These holidays will cost you a lot after. And I always say, I love my students, I love you. I don't love you, I love you for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I love you because, and I care for you because I understand the importance of madrasa. You're here at a young age doing madrasa. I did not enter a madrasa until I was the age of 15. And the first time when I memorized one surah in the Quran, trust me, I was crying. I couldn't cry in front of my teacher because it's a bit embarrassing. You wouldn't understand. But I was happy. And my mom was very happy with me. My parents were happy with me. If you ask your parents, Mom, I need a PS3. No, what's the latest now? I need an iPhone. The parents will say, no, you can't do nothing, you're not even achieving. What do you need an iPhone for? But, trust me, if you want gifts from your parents, it's a tip. I've experienced it. It's a tip. Learn the Quran and read it and make them proud for yourself. And trust me, they will be so happy with you. Anything that you ask, before you even ask, you will get it. And you will see magic work.
Coach says anything about me, muck you out.
And with me, it worked a lot. Today I'm teaching not just
Coach says
in the
anything when I
madrassah.
get home,
I'm honoured by Shah Sahib,
I'm going to show you what.
by you, by all the respected teachers around me. Who am I? Nothing.
What's wrong with
I'm just a teacher. But I'm honoured. I feel honoured. I feel I'm still a student because every day I learn from Coach.
What's wrong?
Then you have to live and play.
The way he speaks, the way that my teachers around me speaks, the tarbiyah, the way Shah Sahib, when I enter the masjid, the way Shah Sahib says, Assalamu alaikum. When I go up and the teacher says, Assalamu alaikum, Ustadji, or Assalamu alaikum, Qari Irfan. This is an honor, and inshallah you will get that honor and you will feel proud. You will, and this is my promise. Inshallah, if you learn the Quran, success is guaranteed. Buy one, get one free as well. Buy one, get everything free. You buy you learn, you'll get Jannah. And in Jannah, trust me, that's what we want, Jannah. And to get Jannah, it's the Quran. Jazakallah khairan. I hope this has been beneficial for you, and for me it's been indeed very beneficial. Jazakallah, I'm very humble.
Subhanallah. 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 Subhanallah.
You're pausing now.
Just keep it on. So I told him to keep it on.